So right here we've got two robots. You got Jag on the left and Sophia on the right. And well, I tried to make them look like they're both in the shower together, and she's cleaning them up. She's got sponges and she's got soap all over Jag. And I'd say like I would have had a splash effect, like water splashing off her, but I couldn't do that since I ran out of space. But this one's alright. Jag is a little nervous and a little worried because this is his first time having a duo shower with somebody. And I try to add some form of censorship with this one, but I want to point out that with Sophia, she doesn't have any nude parts, so it's okay if she's not wearing her outfit. She doesn't have anything, so just letting you guys know, because there's going to be a few where she's not going to have her little outfit on. Here we've got just a random Wally emblem I made because I was bored and I thought, why not make one? So we've got Wally, Eve, and Astrobot on the right there. Just because why not? I wanted to. He's waving at the camera. While Wally here in the middle, he's holding two pistols and aiming at the camera. Eve is carrying him, and they're both pretty serious. They're a bit mad. They're mad because you've done something bad. I don't know what that bad is. It's really up to you. But this one came out okay. I wanted Eve to like have her arm cannon aiming at the camera as well, but it turns out I cannot model her like cannon aiming towards the camera. It's so hard for me to do that. And the same thing I wanted to do with Astrobot. I wanted him to hold that little like gun cannon that shoots the colorful balls. Again, I couldn't do that because I ran out of space. So instead, he's just waving at the camera. It's also the reason why he's doing two fingers instead of three. I would have had three fingers, but nah, he's only doing two. So it kind of gives you the impression that he's giving you a peace sign when he's not. I tried making him wave. That's the best I could do. Oh boy. Now you got one where you got Wally and Eve holding on a pole together. Or on their own separate pole, I should say. Pardon me. Got a little heart thing. I try adding text with this one. So it says, "You are cute" in the background. That's what Wally is saying. I sent this to a friend who was like, "Hey, yo, why are they on a pole?" Because I wanted to. I thought it would look cute like that. And, well, I say this one came out kind of good. That one guy, that's the only guy I really sent this to, so I still have yet to show this to more people. I think I've shown this to others as well. I just don't remember. Other than that, I like how this one came out a lot, as well as the lighting as well. The lighting in the background. There's going to be a lot of like pinkish backgrounds with a lot of these emblems, just so you know. Now you got one that's a bit scary, honestly. Look how bloody she looks. Christ. I tried making one that was sort of for like a Halloween themed emblem, but this is as best as I could do here. Wally is supposed to be holding like hammers or something, while Eve is covered in blood. I even made her eyes red, and I tried making it look like she's crying blood. Other than that, yeah, this one is pretty violent. God damn, why the hell did you do that? Wally, why? Golly, he shot the fuck out of her. Yeah, he took an AK and sprayed her to pieces. He had enough of her nonsense. He was having another fight with her. And he said, screw this, I'm going to pull out my AK. Yeah, he had an AK and just shoot her to pieces. That's what happened. That last emblem I showed you, I changed it to look like this instead. Because I thought I might as well make something that was kind of stupid and funny. And that's what happened. I've modeled this AK a few times in the past, so it's kind of easy for me to do. No problem. Only wish it was a little bigger. It's kind of small on him. But some people laughed at this. I don't mind. This one was kind of funny and stupid. You got the bullets on the ground and everything. This one was really random. Now you have this one. I tried recreating that one shot in the movie where they're flying in space with the extinguisher, the Define Dancing one. And this is what I got. I wanted to do something like this years ago, but I barely had the time to finally actually do it not so long ago. And this is how it came out. I wish I had space to add like the little axiom in the background, but I just added stars instead, and it looked okay. It's alright, I'd say. Like how this came out. The extinguisher, the stuff that flies out the substance. Someone told me that he thought that this was something else, this stuff that flying out of the extinguisher. Of course he had to say that, but can't blame him because this is kind of whack. I wish I had more of a sprinkle effect, but I couldn't really make it look better than that, to be honest. So that's all. That's as best as it came out. Last Wally Emma for this video, and it's a little dramatic and sad. Wally saved Eve from a house fire that he started. Luckily, they both got out, but ouch, she got quite burnt. Not looking too good. But luckily, she was able to make it out alive. Wally was able to make it out alive. And, well, this moment will sadly be scarred in their memories forever. Yeah, house fire. This originally was supposed to be something else. Now that I think of it, I wanted to have Jag hold Sophia. I could not model her sideways. I wanted him to carry her out of the house fire. I couldn't get it to look right, so I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do Wally again, Wally and Eve," and that's that. Came out okay, a little dramatic, sad, I'd say. Not much of a dramatic emblem, more of a sad emblem. I'm terrible at wording words. What the hell is this? An emblem that did not go as planned. That's what happened. So I wanted to do something different with the Sophia. I wanted to have two other robots, so there'd be three of them on screen. The red one on the right, I think I named her Jessica. The yellow one on the left, I named her Cindy. I wanted all three of these robots to do this little pose, but it turns out having all three of them on screen was a little hard to do. I had to do a lot of compromising to make it all work. I had to oversimplify their eyes a lot. I couldn't give them their little eyelashes, rather eyebrows. I also had to simplify their hair pieces as well. I usually give them like a swoop. I had to use like a little ponytail thing, which I don't like how it came out. As their body as well, near the bottom of the emblem, their body piece, I also did not like how that came out. It just looks so weird. I do not like this emblem. I do not like how it came out, in my opinion. Now we're back with this one. We've got Sophia on the left, and we have a new robot, Daisy. That's her name, the white one on the right. They're both holding a friendship heart, a big, beautiful, cute friendship heart. And this one came out a lot better than the three robots one. I did not like how that one came out, but this one, a little better. So Sophia and Daisy have been best friends since elementary school, and they stumbled upon this random heart on the ground, and they wanted to carry it and bring it home to indicate that they are best friends forever, and they will stay being friends for the rest of their lives. If that's my context right here, if I were to give you context, that's my best example, I guess, with this one. This one is cute. I like how this one came out. This one will probably be one of my favorite ones, I'd say. So far, it's probably one of my favorites. Oh man. This one too is probably one of my favorites because of how nice this one came out with the background and everything. Now we've got Jag and Sophia on a pole together. Kind of similar to the Wally and Eve one, but now it's Jag and Sophia. And I gave both of them wings. Blue wings and purple wings, or pinkish wings, I guess. So yeah, I gave both of them that because I wanted to. I also gave him eyebrows, which I don't typically give him eyebrows, but I had two layers left when I was done with everything, and I didn't know what else to add, so I wanted to just add that. And that's what it is. They're both on a pole together, and he's happy because like unlike in the first one where he was nervous, I'd say like as time went on, he eventually got more comfortable with Sophia and wasn't so much afraid of her or self-conscious, so here he was more happier. I do find this one really nice. I like how this one came out. It's pretty cute, I'd say, in my opinion. The sky, for me, the background, probably my favorite part. Other than that, I like how this one came out, in my opinion. Now she's doing a little pose, winking at you. A little really nice background here with stars, spacey kind of background, sort of similar to Define Dancing with the Wally and Eve one flying in space, as well as a pink floor here. I initially wanted it to be green, so it looks like she was outside and she was like bending down on the grass. But I don't know. I didn't like how that came out. I felt like it would have been more better to have a pink floor to match okay with the background. So yeah, she's doing this cute little pose here, winking at you. I guess you could. I mean, she took a selfie and sent this to Jag. If I were to give it lore, I don't know. I'm just making up some random scenario here. This one is okay. I like how this one came out. I do like the background and how this came out here. Now you've got one where she's holding some flowers and a cute heart. It's going to give it to you for Christmas. I say Christmas because this was around the time, like a few days before Christmas came. I made this for a friend actually, because he sadly lost his PS4. His son spilled milk all over it, and it sadly destroyed his console. And he was quite sad when that happened. He let us all know that his PS4 no longer works, and well, we haven't heard from this guy in a few months. So I wanted to write a little message for him, just hoping he's doing okay because he's got a family, he's got a son, and I hope he's doing well. And I sent this to him mainly because I've sent a few of these to this guy, and he does like my little drawings I've made here on the Emblem editor, and I made this one specifically for him, and I hope he's doing well because I have yet to still hear back from him with that message. I wrote to him like nearly a month ago as of the making of this video, and I hope he's doing well. I do like how this one came out too. Like she's really bright. I wouldn't say colorful since it is just like a blue color, but I do like how bright she looks in this one. Oh man. And now you got a sad one here. She's in the shower alone and she's looking down. Sad. Why? Because her and Jag were out together one day and he was riding his bike. And Jag accidentally fell off his bike and he severely hurt himself in a really bad way. And Sophia saw the whole thing and she was quite scared and shocked of what happened. This one right here, she's alone in the shower. Luckily, Jag survived. He was in the hospital recovering, but during that like recovery stage, he was here alone in the shower and laying on the floor, just hoping that he'll make it out alive. I did actually give some sort of splash effect here. Not a lot, but at least something to work with. I wanted to have more water go down her body, like her arms and her like stomach, but I ran out of space, so I couldn't do any more. I like how it came out either way. Now this one here, I do like how this came out. This is actually another one of my favorites, I would say, for how nice this one came out. You've got Jag and Sophia holding some pistols, and they're outside in a hellish background here with orange sky, with some with a bomber plane in the background. That's not lava they're standing on, it's just a red floor that I wanted to add. But this one is really nice looking. This one, I do like how this one came out. I wanted the plane to like drop like missiles, so it looks like it was actually attacking the town they were living in, but I couldn't do that. So I only had 2 layers left to add like some sort of ring effect, as well as a little sticker on her gun, because why not? Additionally, I wanted Jag to hold like an assault rifle of some sort, like an AK, but it turns out that if I did that, I wouldn't have enough space to give her the guns she needed. So I instead just said, "Screw it. I'll have I'll have him hold 2 pistols along with her, because why not?" I also had the left building right here, this one. I initially also wanted some guy standing on top of that building with a cannon, so it kind of looks like he's shooting down the plane. But again, I had to cut that out because of space. That's been unfortunate as well. It's also the reason why with this one she's not wearing her outfit. I normally would give her the outfit here, but I couldn't because I wouldn't have enough to add everything else here. So she's like that. Again, she's not naked. She's okay like that. I didn't give her any nudity parts, so don't worry. It's okay. And you got one where Jag is going to paint Sophia. Pretty cool right here. They're outside on some grass. She's on a blanket right here. And he's ready to start painting her as best as he could. He's doing this little pose right here. Just like with the other one. I do like how the legs came out here. The legs, I think her legs bending down. Or bending over, pardon me. I can't word shit. I like how this one came out a lot more than the other one. I would have had if I would have had more space, I would have probably had a pink paintbrush so he could draw her outfit along with that too, but I ran out of space sadly. And other than that, this one came out nice. I like how this one came out. This one along with the hellish one that I made, the last emblem, were both made on the same day. I don't usually make this, like two emblems in one day. I usually make one and give myself a little break. And then when I think of some stupid one I can do, I'll do another one, like a week from my last one. All right, here. Now this one was an unfinished emblem, which is kind of why they both look a little bit more brighter here. I didn't actually give them like a shade effect, like a shadow. This one was kind of just made for random purposes. I don't know why. I just made this. Where Sophia and Daisy are together, but you can see that Daisy's a little nervous. She's a little embarrassed because Sophia accidentally walked into her room while she was changing, and she caught her not wearing her outfit. But Sophia talked to her and telling her that you don't have to worry about wearing your outfit because guess what? We don't have any bad parts. We don't have any nudity parts, so you're okay. Oh boy. Now this looks a little ayo, but I'm gonna make it safe for work for the context I'm gonna give here. So Jag was having a little nightmare. He was sleeping and he was making some noises. He was having a bad dream. Sophia noticed and decided to wake her up. So she got on top of her, and I tried to make it look like she was rubbing her head so that she could wake him up, but it's both. I ended up doing both her arms, so it kind of looks like she's grabbing her head and shaking it, which I didn't really want her to do that. This one, I got to be honest, this one took me a while to actually do because trying to model her sideways and trying to add the shade effect was kind of hard to do because I used two shapes to like have her main body part, like her main torso, and I couldn't get both of those shapes to blend in with each other with the shade. It took me a while. So I kind of there was a big lighting error with both shapes, and I had to hide it with one of her arms. And this is my last one that I have for this video here. We've got so Jag is over here playing the guitar. I I tried my best to model it, which came out okay, but I wish I had the little things on the top of it right here to like tune the strings. Well, Sophia right here, she's doing the peace sign. Cool little dance or pose. I always do that with her body. She always does a little like thing where he puts the arm back of her head, pardon me. But I'd say she also was singing at this part too. Her outfit here, I made it brighter. I wanted to make it look like it was glowing a little bit, like a little glow up effect. That's why it's a bit more pink, like more strawberry pink. I have no idea. This one came out good. I like how this came out. I originally wanted her to hold a guitar as well, but I wouldn't have enough space to replicate the exact same guitar that he was holding with her. So instead, she's just doing the little pose right there. This one also is probably my favorite. I've got a lot of favorite ones, but this one also is good. I like how this one came out as well. Sorry if it wasn't as nearly as much as my last video where I showed my emblems many months ago, but I'll see if I can have more. Have a good day, guys.